Well, good evening, folks off YouTube. My name's Ian, and welcome to me shed. Welcome to me channel. Of course, a week ago, I had to, and I do apologise, cut a video short, or I couldn't finish a video off because I came down with, well, I thought it was food poisoning, but I think it worked out to be some kind of novavirus, a 48-hour sickness and bug kind of thing. But let's carry on with that video. Let's have a look at what we got from that garage clearance. Try the monitor. The welder would have to be a separate video, I'm afraid. It's a bit more in depth, that. I've had to collect bits. Let's have a look at the bench. I don't particularly know how this has happened because I've not been in here all week. So, I don't know. Mice, I think. Mice have come in and made a mess of my bench. Well, before we can do anything, I think we need to sort that bench out a little. That didn't frigging work, did it? No, that didn't work. It just changed it into a totally different set of rubbish. Let's try again. Ah, stuff me sideways. It's going worse. It's going worser. Let's try again. Well, maybe this time. Well, that didn't work either. But it's better than what it was. We're getting somewhere. Right, last time. We think. Oh, bugger me sideways. Right, this is not working. Seems I don't have a click, so what we need is a wand. And the old-fashioned way. Abracadabra. There we go. Should have used a wand in the first place. Right. That's what I get up to in my shed. Every time I get my bench clear, something else comes up. Right, well, starting at the beginning of this video, I said I collected some stuff. We'd go through it. I didn't get a chance to it. But now, we can tackle this, but I ain't doing that without a drink. So we're going to go for this Luminous Nights. A double. It's a deeper. There we go. Deeper double IPA. Who's it made by? Fresh modern beer brewed in Dundee in Scotland. So we got Luminous Nights is an amped up version of Luminous Lights with extra hops and malt. It's high on aroma and taste with low bitterness. Well, if you're not in the UK, if you're from abroad, we've got 3 kinds of alcoholic drinks over here. I'm not on about spirits or stuff like that. We've got lager, bitter and mild. We've got stouts. Lager, as it says, is a lager. Mild, stout, what did it say? And bitter, well, that's why it's called bitter, because it is, you know. But here we go. Luminous Nights. So this will be a double IPA. Double deeper. That certainly reminds me of the drinks I got sent from Thailand. Let's hope it clears. I'm sure that wasn't one that came from Thailand. And I do like a barrel glass. Let's see if that'll settle. Cloudy, you can't see through it. Sure it didn't come from Thailand. Oh. Well, that's quite nice. Fat Andy, if you're watching this, get yourself down to, I'm sure it were Aldi. Could have been Lidl. Get yourself one of them. It was 2 weeks ago since I bought that. Get yourself down and try one of them. It's hoppy, but not too hoppy. And it don't taste that strong. Enough said about that. Right, Ian's got I've been watching Irish Mike. I've been watching E-Waste Mike. It's Sunday. Scrapping Irish will be on shortly. This time at the moment, Shark Scrapper should be on, but just a little bit busy at the moment. Pop in and catch him later. Right, point you down. Let's have a look what we've got. I'll do the saw first. So, we got this hand saw, quite a nice length, probably 26-inch, the blade length across the bottom. Still pretty sharp. That'll cut wood no problem. I can't quite make out the names on the decals. Those will be brass and would polish up rather nicely. And I'm really tempted to restore that. Yeah. Look at that there. What are you saying look at that there for? That's because I have another old saw I picked up. Not from this lot. This is also very similar. I've got brass fittings. It's a little bit smaller. I think we'll call this a panel saw, I would say. It's hot up on me saws. However, this saw has got that on top. It's got a little pip. You see that? That little pip there. Coincidentally, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching something on YouTube. That's got a maker's name there. Let's just see if I can see that maker's name. Let me make it out. It says Sheffield Cast Steel, Constantine Brothers. Right. Can't see a maker's name on this one. Alas. So anyway, why has that not got a noggin on the end and that one has got a noggin on the end? I don't know, but like I said a couple of weeks ago, before I picked that up, I saw a little something on YouTube and it was about, what is that? What is it for? The YouTube video went into patents and looked at them, and there were comments saying, you know, as you saw, you get your wood and you put your finger down like that and you pull back. There were comments saying that is actually sharpened. So you turn your saw over and you can draw a line across your wood. You can scribe a line, in fact, with that. Maybe. Well, the comment was that it's there for when you got your wood, and and you're pulling back, when you get to that noggin, do it that way. When you get to that noggin, you know not to pull back any further. And I don't go for that one either, because I don't know. And then there was another comment saying it was to tie a piece of string on, so you could stick it in, I don't know, tie a piece of string on until the other end. The upshot is, I don't know why there's that little noggin. There you go. Where's the camera? That end. Why is there that little noggin on the end of a saw blade? Many people been watching a long time. You might know way back I have this inverter off a hybrid car, and it's full of goo. And apparently some of that goo has got there. How it's got there, I don't know. But yeah, look at that. It sticks to anything, that does. One day I will tackle that and figure a way of how to get that goo off it. Some people have said use IPA. I'm not wasting IPA on trying to get goo off something. Hell, that was 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I'm not even showing you anything. Yeah. What else did we get? Well, I promise you, we'll go through it dead quick. We got this tub. Tub of screws. Got some brass in it. Another tub. Oh, look at all straight away. Did he pencil? My pencils end up that short. Who else ends up with pencils? Really tidgy little pencils. And I've got a space for that, because I'm forever breaking my pencils, so that can go in that hole there. There we go. So every time I need a pencil or a scribe, and up there, see, don't throw them away. Go down until they're really tidgy. Who's in here? Look. Scotch Blades. Several of them. Oh dear. You never know when you need a good scotch. What the hell is a Scotch blade? Well, I knew this was coming, so I preempted. See, don't worry, be scrappy. Right, Scotch blades go into a Scotch hammer or a Scotch hammer. That's a Scotch hammer. See, they look like, just like that. So they fit into that end, either end. That's a double-ended Scotch hammer. They're not always double-ended. For example, that one, that's only got, it's an hammer at one end and a Scotch at the other. February, March, April. 2 months' time, I'll have been wed for 40 years. And I can only think of one time in my entire 40 years that I've wanted a good Scotch. I do have a Scotch hammer, in here somewhere that doesn't have any Scotches in it. And if you don't know what a Scotch hammer is, Google it, look it up. It's for, they're hardened steel, and they're for dressing stone or brick. Like I say, I tend to use just my brick hammer, but there has been times where you need to scotch back. So finally I've got some scotches. Well, we can see a tub here, and we can see there is plenty of brass in it. So what we got is that for woodworking. You drill a hole, you screw that bit in, and then that bit will screw into that. Interesting stuff. Another one. Well, there's one. There's more. Big nut. Bigger than M12. M14 nut. And another pencil. See a hole sticking in. Well, look at that. I know a guy in Australia who will know what that is. Chris from The Ultimate Recycler. There'll be many guys in the UK as well, for that matter, older guys. That is a, forget the name of it, Meccano spanner. Another Scotch. Right, listen. Let's tip it out, see if there's any goodies. It's a mistake, this is. It's a mistake. Brass pipe clamp. Hey, coach bolts. Square shanked coach bolts. God, they must be 50 years old. I'm not here. 60 years old. Easy. Wedges for hammers. Hammers. So you got an hammer like that. Oh, for focus. There you go. That's some sort of electrical lead focus. Yeah, see, Meccano. That don't look like modern Meccano. It looks quite like old Meccano. Anyway, you got bits and pieces in there. Look at that for a drawing pin. A drawing pin on steroids. Look at the size of that. I mean, that's a drawing pin. Look at the size of that. Flipping heck, that is a drawing pin in half. Drawing pin in half. And another one. And be careful now. Oh, and another one. Oh, we got a socket. No sizes on it. Be careful sticking my fingers in. There's sharp things in there now. Key. Another socket. Right. See how it's got that bit of a pattern round? And that one's got a bit of a pattern round. So it's out of the same set. And another one. And another one. We might have a set focus. And another one. I'm intrigued now, there might be a full set. Oh, look at all those tiny brass screws. What do? Do I keep them or do I scrap them? And another thumbtack that's on steroids. Right. Be back on there. Hey, and interestingly enough, do you know what these are? Bread trays for baking bread in, 2 different sizes. Right, let's dive into this quickly. Straps with a ratchet strap, always helpful, always useful. I showed you that, didn't I? Got an unopened 240 volt analog timer. Twist it round, plug something in there you want on for, 10 minutes. Turn that on for 10 minutes. There you go. Door lock, yeah, lock. Bunch of dome-headed flat, Jap-lacked screws. Activity beads. Glow in the dark. Maybe everyday sewers will want them, can make something with them. I don't want them. Slot-headed 2-inch screws. A little jar of thumbtacks. Quite baby ones compared to the other, aren't they? Ah! Look at that! Digi ones. Oh, useful. Pencil leads for a propelling pencil. I don't have a propelling pencil. Tiny tacks. Key, whole bunch of nails and rusty screws. Slotted steel, 12 by 2.5 inch countersunk. This is tragedy, this, because these are just go. That's a tragedy. They're just going to have to go in the iron tub. Masonry nails with a washer on. That's the same, 12 by 2 countersunk screws. Those were 12 by 2.5s. And more flatheads. A tiny little brush. Well, the last time I seen a tiny little brush like that came in a shaving kit for cleaning your head out. And that's like a 4-inch or a 3-inch. I get some shit coming my way, I really do. So useful for someone, not necessarily me. They're great for guarding hinges, etc., because they're Jap-lacked and they're round-headed. And I don't really want them. Tragedy, really. Guys, clear out. Bought a box of screws. You probably used 4 out of that lot. Put 1 hinge on. 40 years later, they end up in my shed. Been going on a good while now, so I've still got the TV. No, not a TV. I've still got the the all-in-one computer monitor to test. We'll do that in another video. Ian in his shed. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I know I've papped on a lot, haven't I, Guido? It never settled. I'm off Hot Watch, or even join Scrapping Irish. I'll see you lot in another video. Take care. Just turned off from watching Scrapping Irish, and within that Scrapping Irish stream, a comment appeared. We've got a young lad and it's his birthday today, Vladimir. So Vladimir, happy birthday, pal. Hope everyone's a good one. There you go. Don't worry, be scrappy. So Vladimir, you have a great birthday. I hope you spoil rotten. Catch you all later.